Hello everyone and welcome back to Shard TCG. My name is Richard. This is part 2 of the comparison between some of the creatures in Shard TCG and the Minecraft mod Lycanites mobs. Be sure to check out part 1 if you haven't already. Let's get back to it. Darklings. These are little shadow spiders. Well, not spiders because they're insects, so not really a spider. There we go. You can see the actual Darkling, it's got quite a nice unique pattern on, and that's transitioned over into Shard quite nicely. I've also got these in Doom mod as well. Maybe I should do a Shard and Doom mod comparison as well at some point. Darkling, oh yeah, I was just going to quickly show you how savage these things can be. You see, they love to just jump on and have a nice snack. Isn't that nice? Lovely. And that's kind of what inspired Opportunist, where if one creature counters, these will jump out of the shadows and join in and essentially latch on to whatever prey the card's attacking. So I'm quite happy with that that transition. The Vespid and the Vespid Queen. These are other old school Lycanites mobs. Let's get these out. So let's get them all out. There we go. Vespid Queen. Again, James has really put more of a character into it, especially the Queen. She has a lot going on, whereas in the mod it's just extra fat, basically. Yeah, Gogamites. Everyone loves a good Gogamite. You can't not love the Gogamites. They even have their own event. But yes, Gogamites, they're just little earth beetles. As you can see, they're actually running away at the minute because Gogamites are scared of Darklings in the mod. But yeah, Gogamites have a chance of duplicating basically, and that's what inspired the thronging effect, where you can pull more Gogamites from your deck when you summon one. Here's one of my all-time favourites, the Chupacabra. This got a new model recently in the mod, so you'll be able to see how far the new models are compared to the old ones. But if we go here, he's off. Yeah, if he goes, okay. Actually, is that an old one? That is an old model. I think I'm running an outdated version of the mod. Here we go. Eating a chicken. Yeah, there we go. He's looking at me, but I want to show off the side. Look at that gruesome boy. He's such a good boy, though. We all want a pet Chupacabra in life. Yeah, so that's the Chupacabra, the updated, chunkier, rounder models as well. Always love making new models. At some point, I'd like to dabble in making a digital version of Shard and maybe putting some 3D models into it as well. But you can see here that James has pretty much got the full thing, the bloody dripping and stuff. We don't have a lot of blood and gore in Shard, only a tiny bit, and it makes it a bit more impactful, I think, when you only have a little bit of gore. When you see gore, it's more meaningful. If every card has blood and gore on, you kind of become desensitized to it. Next we have the Epion, giant ass bat. Off it goes. Yeah, it's just a big shadow bat. There it is there. It's got a nice... the glowing part in the mod doesn't really glow that well. I kind of like what he's done where it's like a nice glowing bubble. So, yeah, Epion. It has an effect explosive end. When it dies, it blows up, basically, and damages a creature. That's because if we go to daytime, that happens. So, that's what inspired that. Let's get back to night though, we don't want to burn all the zombies. Kobold! Everyone loves kobolds. I think in Dungeons and Dragons they popularised them as like lizard things, but really they come from I think German folklore. They were like house fairies of sorts, but they also in certain legends haunted mines and caves, and also boats. You'll see more about the boat side of Kobold in maybe in set 2 of Shard, but for now they're just giant rats, because rats are amazing. And kind of inspired by the World of Warcraft kobolds being rat men, essentially. And yeah, I think, you know, we've got plenty of lizards going on. Giant rats that take items, you know. Kobolds. What more do you want than that? So, wargs. Giant ass wolf, basically. I said ass a few times. Maybe I can't censor it that much. We don't need to censor ass. It's fine. That just means butt. Oh, sorry, kobold. Didn't mean to. Oh, no. Oh. So yeah, warg. Just a giant vicious wolf beast. Oh, he's even got the colouring the same. That's nice, because initially he did a warg, but it was a bit small. It just looked like a wolf. So he went in and did it again. I don't know if it's the colouring's a coincidence or he re-referenced the OG model. But yeah, I think it's a nice transition. You can really see the two different styles at play here, but the same concept of it's almost like a bear wolf, essentially. Dawon. Now, excellent Dawon in Shard. The Dawon in Lycanites mobs is desperately due a new model because it's just a mess. It is just a mess. So yeah, that one done. Ramon. We all love a good Ramon. So yeah, almost like radioactive rats, but they're chaos creatures. So get a rat or a kobold maybe and load it up with chaos. And these little buggers. Ah. I have a strange bias for rodent kind. I had a lot of pet rats as a kid, and as an adult, to be fair. They're just awesome little creatures, I think. But yeah, it's a Ramon. Manticore isn't in Lycanites mobs. There is something called a Manticore, but yeah, I'm not even going to compare the two. Gekon. Giant lizards. When I played Crash Bandicoot as a kid, I thought these lizards on that temple level of Crash Bandicoot 1 look like this. They don't. They look completely different. And it was essentially me digging through my childhood memories of things. It's one of those things where you remember it as a child and you look at it and you're like, what the hell was my child self looking at back in the day? But yeah, they're just giant lizards. So you can jump pretty high, and yeah, they've just got giant hands, basically. Big hands. For the aerodynamics, totally works. That's how aerodynamics work. I like to think they tend to live in jungles, so they jump from tree to tree and use their hands for gliding. I don't know. That's the law. Calcs. Get an Ankylosaurus, maybe a turtle. Make it lava, and you have a calc. Let's bring the calc in. Oh, just a big boy. Just a big boy with a little club on his tail as well. Oops. Yeah, so calc. Everyone will know the calc for, if you're on the Discord server for Shard TCG, be sure to check that out. There's the amazing calc pog emote, which we all worship. The Crake, quite a recent one to Lycanites mobs actually, and yeah, it's just a creature basically. It's just a creature. Let's get Crake up. There we go. Oh, where are they trying to go? They're trying to go somewhere. I don't know why. There we go. Look at those mouths. Ah, let's get right up in that. Oh, he's gone. Okay. Yeah. Really like what he's done with Crakes on these, and yeah, quite interesting cards as well. Minari Enhancement is a very strong ability. You can really 2 mana, you've got 5 damage. You can nuke some big boys with that quite easily. They're quite dangerous cards, these. And we recently did a rebalance of the rarities, so these are going to be quite easy to get. So if you've got a new deck on the go, throw a few of these boys in if you pull them from a pack, because they're very good, especially for a new deck. The Naxorus, based on a beholder, which in Lycanites mobs is not a beholder, it's just a meatball. Yes. So He's due a remodel as well. He's got one big eye, which 3D modeling tips: don't make an eye a 3D oval. Always make it a full-on sphere that's in a socket. So I think I did that with the Caco Demon, didn't I? Forget new Caco Demon. You can see there, that's actually a ball in a socket. Caco Demons aren't going into Shard because they're too unique to Doom. We've kind of de-doomed a lot of stuff, so everything's unique. Okay. I'm getting distracted. Caicus Orphan. Lycosa is, in Lycanites mobs, just called a tarantula. Needs to be renamed Lycosa. It's a spider. It's a poisonous spider. It puts webs everywhere. Got green and red combo going on. I like these little pods that's going on here, and it's got more of a defined body. It's good. It's good stuff. Frost Weaver, a spiky boy and an icy boy. Get the Frost Weaver up. There's so many to go through, so I'm gonna have to start speeding up, or you guys will get bored. But you won't, because this video is incredible. Be sure to like and subscribe. So yeah, these boys, they spit icy webs. You might see it. You might get eaten by something else. There we go. There's those icy webs. What a champ. Oh, there's a spoiler in the distance. Ah, okay. Triffid. The Triffid in Shard and the Triffid in Lycanites mobs are different plants. Set 2, who knows? Who knows in set 2? Let's do the Trent and the Ent, and we'll not do the Shambler because the Lycanites mobs one's too different and is due to be redone. Ent and Trent. Oh, this is going to be awkward. A lot of things have Ent in its name. You think it would sort them by closeness. Here we go. Ent, Trent, Treant. Yeah, so the one's called Trent without an A, and it was horrific. There we go. Ent, Treeman. Tree. Bigger Treeman with lots of arms. Ent and Trent. What more do you want? Giant trees. He's even got the 6 arms. And he's just got the little 2 and the little wiggly roots. Full on heffing chonker legs. So good stuff. We haven't got the demis in. These would be popular. Clink. Clink's a unique one. Bring them up. Although there's partial inspiration from a monster from a game called Heretic called the Saber Claw, but it's kind of got, again, it's one of those childhood memory morphs. There we go, the Clink. An imp that's just on roids and is looking to cut things with its knives. We're going to do Thresher. We have Pixen and Nex. Let's do all of the imps. We don't have a Goylagar yet, but we do have these. We'll do the Thresher first, though. Thresher. It's huge. It's a Thresher. I'm going to get rid of this rain. Weather clear. And quickly, let's get the neck. The Afrit. The Arix. And the Pixen. What are you? Pix. Okay. So, there's the neck. I think the neck was actually based off of, like, this shard card came first, and then I made the neck based on the shard card. That's why it resembled it a bit more. So this is the other way around. For there's a few that are the other way around. Some remodels will. There's the Afrit, and go to page 3 and go to the top. The Arix, fire and ice, bit different though. They are different creatures. They're not fire mode and ice mode. So yeah, we've got the Afrit here. It's a little dark, evil, burning demon boy, but he's an imp. Not to be confused with demons. There's a difference. Look at that fur. Oh, what a fluffy boy. Oh yeah, these two don't get along, do they? I forgot about that. They don't get along in the mod. I'd say the wood in, I don't know, in a different world, the wood. Got these little Pixens. Great little guys. The tricksters though, they actually help you out but if there's 3 or more, they'll turn on you. And so essentially, they follow you around, help you out, make you feel like you trust them, and then they turn on you and get you, because they're tricksters. Which did I miss the Pixant? If we go back, there it is. Trickster. So essentially you got something similar, but in this they can swap out for another creature in your hand. So a little bit different to what they're like in the mod, where they just swarm and turn on you. But we do have swarms. So yeah.